Right now, we're starting with some breaking news on what has been a very busy Halloween night. The scene is pretty disturbing. You're seeing it here. First, emergency crews worked quickly to remove a woman who was trapped inside a car after a crash with several other cars. All of this happening in Midtown Atlanta at Peachtree Street and Ellis Street.
The vehicles involved, it looks like it was a head-on collision. Both driver's side collided. That caused a few other vehicles involved in the accident to kind of collide. There's a lot of debris also in the street, so it made it look pretty bad, and it was a pretty serious accident.
Plenty of debris here. 6 people rushed to the hospital. The crash has shut down Peachtree in both directions at Ellis Street. We're going to continue to check on the situation for you, and we'll give you updates here on the air, online at CBS46.com, also our social media channels. This in Midtown. Then in Southeast Atlanta, a car hits a child. Now, we're still working to get more information, but we know what happened here. You see it here on the map in the 300 block of Ormond Street. Medics took the child to the hospital with a foot injury. No word on if the accident had anything to do with trick-or-treating. And tonight, Atlanta police need your help finding this missing child. They say 11-year-old Rodelius Ryan went missing just before 9 o'clock tonight. He was last seen riding his bike on Cleveland Avenue in Southeast Atlanta. If you've seen him, please call 911. Check this out. The rain creeping up and getting closer here to Metro Atlanta. This is a live look at CBS 46 radar. There's also the potential for flooding tomorrow. Meteorologist Jim Losnica joining us now. So, Jim, is the heavy stuff, when is it going to start?
It looks like as we sleep overnight, Mike, probably in that midnight to 2 a.m. time frame, as this big batch of rain in Alabama kind of slides right across Atlanta and then creeps on east to the Carolinas. Now, there will be a small break in here, probably after 9 o'clock tomorrow, in this hole developing back across Mississippi and Alabama, that border region there. At least that's for tomorrow morning. And then there's another wave to follow late tomorrow afternoon into Monday with this mess of weather back towards New Orleans. So again, a large round of rain yet to come on through here. And check out the rainfall totals. Our latest computer guidance now shows lots of blues and purples here on the screen, even a stripe of red on the map. That's 2 to 3 inches of rain for some areas. Now, not everyone's going to see that much, but at least 2 inches should fall during the day tomorrow. And again, during the day on Monday, that will lead to some widespread flooding. So in my forecast, that 7-day forecast coming up, I'll talk about the flood threat, your travel threat, and that rain threat over multiple hours. Again, the hour-by-hour outlook in your 7-day forecast coming up in about 10 minutes, Mike.
All right, Jim, see you a little bit later. New tonight, fire officials in DeKalb County working to figure out what started a fire at a tire shop. This happening in the 2800 block of Glen Valley Drive, just south of Glenwood Road. No word yet on any injuries or how extensive the damage is. We're checking on the situation and we'll bring you updates as soon as we learn them. Tonight, Dacula High School in Gwinnett County grieving the loss of these 2 teenage brothers killed on their way to class Friday morning. This makes a second and third of their students to die under tragic circumstances this month. Dante Renzulli live from the stadium where students, faculty, and staff dedicated a football game in their memory. Dante?
Well, Mike, I just got off the phone with the family's pastor. He says the parents hardly got any sleep yesterday. They were waiting by their son's hospital bed for the entire day and night, only to get the news that their son wasn't going to make it. Dacula's student body is mourning the loss of 2 young men who had bright futures, now gone forever. Jared and Jason Brown were the victims of a violent crash on their way to school. It happened about a mile and a half from the stadium where tonight's game was played. Now a memorial of pictures and kind words hangs outside the main entrance. Witnesses who saw what was left of the car knew it would be a miracle if the boys inside survived.
I can only imagine what those parents are going to have to go through.
Both teens played on Dacula's soccer team. This is a picture of Jason lacing up at practice. One of their teammates brought flowers to tonight's game. Their friends say everyone at the school is taking it very hard.
It's really tough, you know. They always say like you're going to lose someone you've went to school with within your 4 years of being in high school due to a car accident, but you never really expect it to be someone that close to you.
Jason was in the passenger seat and Jared was at the wheel as they were driving to school yesterday morning. Police say they made a left turn into the path of an oncoming car on 316 near Harbins Road. The crash killed Jared immediately while Jason hung on until late last night before following his brother. Yeah, any one of these losses would be tough here, but Dacula just had another student die earlier this month in the school's gymnasium. Now, these 2 brothers just got finished giving their condolences for her, and now their family is receiving them. Just a lot for the student body to deal with here. Reporting live from Gwinnett County, I'm Dante Renzulli, CBS 46 News.
Dante, thanks. A AAA worker was killed while trying to change somebody's tire. This happened early this morning on I-85 northbound in Barrow County. One car sideswiped the other vehicle and rear-ended another. That caused the driver to hit two people who were outside their cars. The freeway was closed for several hours to investigate. Police need your help in finding this man. 45-year-old Corey Wyndham was reported missing earlier today. He suffers from mental illness, police say. The 6'1", 174-pound man wore a white T-shirt and blue pants the last time anybody saw him, around 1 o'clock in the morning. If you've seen him, please call the Clayton County Police. We just checked, and police have yet to locate a missing child from Forsyth County. They say 6-year-old Trevor Cargill might be with his mom, Amber Fisher. Investigators say Fisher does not have custodial rights and is currently wanted for contempt of court charges. They say they might be traveling in a 1998 dark green or black Honda Accord with no license plate. Please call police if you've seen them. New tonight, a crash in southwest Atlanta sends 3 people to the hospital. You can see the SUV. See it there? It ended up on top of the BMW. It happened at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Fulton Industrial. No word yet on the extent of the injuries. A sad day for plenty of people in and around Stone Mountain as they paid their final respects to a beloved barber gunned down over her car. Brittany Miller has more from Shanika McCurdy's funeral and the local push to stop the violence.
As many enter the doors of the Covenant Church to say their final farewells to Shanika McCurdy,
a stand against hatred, a stand against hopelessness.
Pastors took a moment to stand in solidarity and to pray in peace.
And we're here today, Lord God, declaring that we are going to speak out every opportunity that we are given, Lord God, to address these situations in our community.
Namely, the senseless shooting of McCurdy over her car. Police say these 15 and 16-year-olds tried to carjack the 25-year-old as she was walking out of a Stone Mountain gas station. When McCurdy wouldn't give it up, officials say Cameron Williams shot her.
They call this robbing season, but any season is not a good season to rob nobody.
Today, clergy stood where McCurdy fought for her life.
Turn this community around. Have your way. Use us as your vessels.
To breathe new life into a community they say is crippled with violence.
To say that enough is enough, and not only does Black lives matter, but all lives matter.
Brittany Miller, CBS 46 News.
Meantime, all 3 teenagers accused in the crime have been charged with felony murder. This just into our CBS 46 newsroom. The National Transportation Safety Board of the NTSB believes a search team has found the wreckage of that cargo ship El Faro. The ship went missing, you'll remember, on October 1st as it was traveling from Jacksonville, Florida to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Investigators believe the ship sank as it headed toward the path of Hurricane Joaquin late last month. 33 crew members were on board. Now to a developing story of the Russian passenger plane crash in the Sinai Peninsula. Right now, rescuers are on site in Egypt recovering bodies. Officials with Air France are deciding not to fly over the peninsula for safety reasons. This as a terrorist group, ISIS, is claiming responsibility for the crash. Right now, though, investigators are not yet responding to those claims. All 224 people on board are believed to be dead tonight. New tonight.
We heard the boom, 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 the cars hitting each other and the car flying, and then we were hearing screams.
Trick-or-treating turning deadly here in New York City. Witnesses say a black car went airborne onto a sidewalk in the Bronx, crashing through a fence. 3 people are dead, including a 10-year-old girl. A few others were injured, including 2 young girls. Now, the driver also had to go to the hospital. Now to the severe weather in Texas, where the storm's being blamed for at least 6 deaths tonight. This after authorities found the body of an elderly woman who had been swept away from her home in the Austin area. The system spawned as many as 2 tornadoes in suburban Houston. One man even recorded cell phone video as floodwater started carrying his car over the bridge. Check this out.
I know, survival skills, so I knew once I was on a strong tree, I was going to be fine.
All right, apparently floated for more than a half mile before grabbing a passing tree branch and climbing to the top. Moments later, he snapped a picture of his car. You see it right there as the river just swallowed it up. Back here at home, we are barely finished with Halloween, and we're already seeing signs of the Christmas season. Happening tomorrow, Kroger will hold another gift drive raising money for kids. They've teamed up with cadets from JROTC programs from high schools across Metro Atlanta. You can donate at your nearest Kroger store.
And difficult travel ahead next few days with some heavy rain in my forecast.
And if today's sports is like trick-or-treating, Georgia and Georgia Tech fans feel like the kid who got apples instead of Candy. Heroes. Not good. Complete breakdown of all today's action coming up on CBS 46 Sports Saturday.
We're still following that breaking news we told you about at the top of the newscast here at Midtown Atlanta. A very nasty crash. You see it right there. That's where emergency crews rescued a woman who was trapped inside a car after a crash with several other cars. The crash has shut down Peachtree in both directions at Ellis Street. We understand it is still closed. That's what we're getting from our assignment desk right now. We're going to keep checking on the situation for you. Look for updates online at CBS46.com, also on our Facebook page and our Twitter page.
Certified Atlanta's most accurate forecast. Now, CBS 46 meteorologist Jim Losnica.
Well, good evening. Had a lot of gray skies today, and even now the sky, although you can't see, it's very gray, and some light rain now falling across Atlanta as we transition now into a rainier period here for the next couple of days. We'll start with light rain tonight while you sleep. Wake up tomorrow morning to some moderate to heavy rain, maybe a little break or two in the afternoon, and then another round comes in tomorrow night and Monday. So lots of green here on the radar. Get used to this view on CBS 46 radar. Again, light rain around Atlanta, the heavier, steadier stuff off to our west, and it's barely moving at like 25, 30 miles an hour. So you can see the slow motion here creeping and crawling towards Atlanta. Creeping and crawling on this Halloween, if you will, kind of a nice use of terms. But again, this big batch of rain over us tomorrow morning, and we'll set the stage for rounds of heavy rain tomorrow, and then another wave that comes in on Monday from this batch of rain parked back near Louisiana and Texas. The next couple of days are going to be extremely wet, all that rain coming in from our west and southwest. So with that said, let me break down the storm impacts for you. First off, the highest impact is going to be from heavy rain for some localized street flooding. So you know the drill here. You're out tonight, you're out tomorrow morning, or even tomorrow night, you want to drive slow and avoid those water-covered roads or avoid those areas you know that flood, because those are the places that are going to get you caught up pretty quick. Also, some downed trees could be an issue. Ground's already saturated. Even a little bit of wind out here could topple a tree branch or a tree or two, and that will lead to some power outages. So again, heavy rain and downed trees, the two main impacts during the day tomorrow. And you look at the big perspective here, lots of blues and purples and red. Again, that color key, 1, 2 to 3 inches of rain all the way through Monday. So periods of sustained rain coming in. Again, a break here or there overall tomorrow, but the threat of rain is there all day long. Same again on Monday. Sky begins to kind of clean up a little bit on Tuesday, so cloudy, still cool, high only in the 60s, but sunshine back by Wednesday and Thursday. And with that sun coming back, Mike, we will warm things up in that forecast as we get towards the end of next week.
Oh yeah, how you doing today, Spider-Man?
There he is. All right, Atlanta police officers also getting in on the fun tonight. They passed out candy to trick-or-treaters outside of 2 of their stations tonight. We caught up with them at Precinct on Donald Lee Hollowell Parkway in Northwest Atlanta. New tonight, it figures to be an exciting evening with our own Paul Osman emceeing a bodybuilding event. Check this out. The 8-time Mr. Olympia, Lee Haney, hosted his first physique and fitness games here in College Park. Women were flexing their muscles and showing off their bodies of work in their swimsuits. The competition benefits Haney's Harvest House, which mentors boys ages 8 to 17. I wonder if he did this.
Yeah, probably did one of these and one of those.
Thanks for joining us. Fred is next.